and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we have a brand new pick a card reading, and this one is all about what you are currently manifesting. So if you're curious what is being called into your life, what you are drawing in via your energy, what you can expect in your future, then you came to the right place. The way that this video works is I use my intuition to connect to guides, angels, and spirits of 100% pure white light to bring you information that is for your highest good. And we have 4 different groups in front of me today, and you're going to use your intuition to choose one or occasionally more. Sometimes your intuition will draw you towards more groups, but you're going to use your intuition to find out which group is calling to you the most, because your intuition, it permeates time, space, reality, and your intuition reads energy. And there's of course going to be different energies and different themes within each of these groups. And each of them has a particular energy right now. And depending on which one your intuition is calling you towards, your intuition is going to call you towards one because it's resonating with your energy. That's why these videos are so accurate. That's why these themes are going to play a big part in your life, because your intuition knows and can sense and feel which pile matches your energy. Because again, each of these piles, it has different energies, different themes that are going to get revealed within it. And of course, energy, it permeates time and space. So that again is why these videos are so accurate. That's why your intuition is so powerful and so accurate. So you can take all the time that you need. You can even pause the video if you would like, in order to feel into which pile your intuition is calling you towards. If you're new to tapping into your intuition, or if maybe you just feel like you need some extra help in today's video, the way that I really like to tap into my intuition is via 2 different ways. So either I will look at the groups, and perhaps there's going to be one that stands out to me amongst the rest, and that is your intuition speaking to you. Maybe you're going to get this unexplainable pull towards one of them, or one of them is just going to unexplainably stand out to you amongst the rest. That of course is your intuition speaking to you, and there are timestamps linked down below in the comment box as well as the description box, so you can easily navigate through this video and skip right ahead to your personal reading. Another way that I like to tap into my intuition, if visually looking at the groups is just not working for me, is I love to take my hand and I just gently hold it over each of the groups, just sort of sensing what I feel within that group, feeling if there is any sort of different energy or a magnetic pull sensation that I might get to one of the groups. And that is of course your intuition speaking to you. So you'd go ahead and find the timestamp link down below and skip right ahead to your personal reading, all about what you are currently manifesting. And like I said earlier, occasionally your intuition might draw you towards multiple groups, and that just means that there's multiple groups that are resonating with your energy, meaning that there's going to be multiple messages for you in today's video. So you go ahead and tune into all the ones that your intuition is calling you towards. So that is how this video works. I know some of you also like to choose via the crystals that I put on these groups. And if you like to choose with the crystals and you like to get a close-up of the crystals, then we'll also go ahead and do that. So over here on group number 1, we have this beautiful piece of Tanzanite aura quartz. So if you find yourself drawn to the Tanzanite aura quartz, then group 1 is going to be your pile. Group number 2, we have this beautiful Aqua aura quartz crystal. So if you find yourself drawn to the Aqua aura quartz, then group 2 is going to be your pile. And then over on group number 3, we have this really beautiful piece of copper. So if you find yourself drawn to the copper piece, then group number 3 is going to be your pile. If I can get this rebalanced. Sometimes it takes a second. I had it perfectly balanced earlier. Okay, there we go. Then over on group number 4, we have this beautiful piece of Thulite. So if you find yourself drawn to the Thulite crystal, then group number 4 is going to be your pile. So those are the different group options for today's video. And of course, as always, you can take as much time as you need, even pause the video if you would like, in order to find out which pile you are the most drawn towards. Then there's timestamps that are going to be linked down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into today's reading. All right, my group number 1s, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about what you are currently manifesting. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. All right, my group 1s, let's begin with your Astro Dice here, and let's see what we get for you. So we have the South Node in Taurus in the 11th house. Ooh, Okay, so my group number ones, there is something from your past. This could be a person from your past that you are manifesting a re-encounter with, because the 11th house is also about like friendships or even long distance relationships. It could also be about like social media, reconnecting with somebody via social media or through other friend groups or through different events, networking events. This could either be a relationship from your past and you're manifesting like a reconnection with somebody, or this could also just be like a friendship from the past or somebody significant from your past that you're manifesting back into your life because they're going to serve a significant purpose in your life, like pretty much right in the future. Perhaps you guys had like some sort of separation or some sort of falling out, or just some kind of like just distance came between you both, or it wasn't the right time for whatever reason for you guys to continue, but you are meant to meet each other again. You are meant to reconvene with this person again. And again, this could either be like an ex, like a significant romantic partner that was in your life that's coming back in, or for some of you, this could be just a significant like friendship or even an acquaintance that you've known before, but perhaps never really fully connected with because it maybe wasn't the right time, or maybe you just didn't feel the need to connect with that person. But somebody from your past is going to be coming back in, and they're going to play a really significant part in your future moving forward. And in fact, I feel like this is going to be a really significant relationship moving forward. Oh, and then look at, wow, look at this. We have the message here of do not live in the past. Look forward to the future and rejoice in the journey ahead. What? The fact that this fits in with your reading so well is blowing my mind right now. But another thing that I have to say is that as this person comes back into your life, there's a really important, significant point that Spirit really wants to make here, is that you are not going back into the past to repeat something from the past. It will not be repeated. So it's not like you're going back to a previous relationship in order to repeat what has already happened. You're going to be moving on and looking forward into the future and moving into the future with this person. So even though they might be from your past and you might have previous experiences with this person, and there might be, a whole bunch of scenarios that maybe you've even experienced with them, you are not going to be reconnecting and bringing up the past again. It's going to be in order to move forward and kind of create something new. There's going to be a new chapter opening here. And if you are still living in the past in some way, shape, or form, another thing that you're manifesting is to be able to move on from the past and to let it go. So even this reconnection that's coming back in might even be to gain closure in order to move forward in a significant way, because I am feeling like this person that's coming back in, they're going to have a significant impact on you now. And it's in order to move on from your past. Like, your past is not coming back in. One thing that Spirit really wants to make clear for all of you listening to this past relationship, past person, past thing that's coming back up into your life, it's not coming back up or into your life in order to bring you back into the past. It's not coming back in order to bring you backwards in life. This person is going to be coming back in order to catapult you into the future and help you release the past, help you heal from the past, and catapult you into the future in new, innovative ways to allow you to open up completely new doors in your life. And this person, for some of you, might play a significant role in moving on with you into the future. For others of you, this person is just going to help you move on and release the past. But for most of you, I actually do feel like this person is sticking around for most of you and will play a significant part in your life in the future, but they're going to play a completely different role than who they've played in the past. They're going to be a totally different role. It'll be like a whole renewal. It'll almost be like they're a completely different person. We also have trust in your intuition more. You do have inner sight. So your intuition is very powerful, and Spirit really wants you to know that your intuition is extremely powerful. Another thing that I'm feeling for you is if any of you have felt like you've put in a lot of work to something in the past, but you haven't experienced the reward of that work yet. Ooh, my finger turned it to Aries for a second, which I always feel like there's no mistakes. There's always like, spirit always guides things to happen in a particular way. So Aries is about a new chapter, a new beginning. But one thing that I wanted to mention here is that if any of you have felt like you've done a lot of work in the past for something, maybe you worked really hard for something, maybe you put a lot of effort towards a project, but you didn't quite see the payoff of it, or it hasn't really gone anywhere yet, you are actually manifesting the reward to come from that, because this Taurus energy is really making me think about like material assets and money and material belongings, material rewards. And then this 11th house energy is giving me this energy of recognition. It's also giving me the energy of more worldwide sort of like viewing, or worldwide recognition, or more expansion within recognition, new opportunities even coming in for you to kind of expand something, or for you to kind of take an idea or a project and bring it to the world in a bigger way or in a further way. So again, if you've ever worked on something, maybe like a book or a project or something where maybe you had high expectations of it, but it hasn't quite gone anywhere yet, I am also seeing that you're manifesting new and deeper, bigger opportunities to come your way, to bring in more recognition, to bring in more reward for your hard work. And reward could be in the form of money for a lot of you. It could be in the form of even an award. So there's going to be some sort of reward that you're going to be achieving and that you are manifesting right now from some effort that you've put into something. And this could even be as simple as, for some of you, like a reward for maybe you've been studying a lot for something and maybe you're just like, when is this going to pay off? Well, you are manifesting the reward for that to come into your life as well. So something that you've been doing in the past, something that you've done in the past is going to be more rewarded, and new opportunities are going to come in order for you to expand what you've done and what you've been working on. So let's go ahead and see what else we get here for you. My group number one's all about what you are manifesting right now. I'm also hearing that friendships, if any of you have wanted to forgive somebody or wanted a rekindling of a friendship, that's also going to be coming through. And that could be the significant person that's coming back into your life. It could be like the rekindling of a friendship that maybe just sort of there was a falling out, or maybe there was just distance that was brought between you both. I'm seeing the rekindling of that friendship. And let's see what else we get here as well. My group number ones, what else are my group number ones manifesting? I'm seeing the expansion of new friends even coming into your life right now. New people that are going to become really close to you, that you're going to get really close with. I'm seeing you becoming more social as well. Just having more fun in your life. The Queen of Wands gives me this energy of more fun, more zest, and more passion. So you're also inviting in and manifesting more fun, more zest, more passion. I'm also seeing you magnetize like more compliments, like people really wanting to compliment you, people wanting to really give you recognition for what you've created. I'm getting the sense that you're a very creative person. The Queen of Wands energy right here, you are a very creative person. And perhaps you have a very unique style or like a creative style about you. And you are magnetizing more people being drawn to you because of your interesting, unique style, because of the way that you stand out. And you're going to be standing out a lot more in the future. Like as time progresses, I just feel like there's this glow about you where you're going to be standing out even more and more. So whether that's something that might scare you a little bit, like, oh no, I'm going to be like more in the spotlight, more in the center, I do feel like it's going to be really positive. Like you're being spotlighted and highlighted for your skills, for your creativity, from this inspiring aura that you have about you. And I also feel like you're going to get much more inspired about yourself and who you are. There's this energy of like, oh, I'm just inspired by who I am. It's almost this energy of, I'm excited to wake up in the morning. I'm excited to get ready. I'm excited to do my hair and like look this certain way, because it's just sort of like you're feeling yourself. You're feeling your energy. And it's almost like you are becoming that person that inspires you most. And people are going to feel that. It's going to like, that energy is going to drip from your aura, and other people are going to be really inspired by who you are. We also have the Knight of Pentacles upright as well. So there's also going to be a lot of work progress coming through. Progress within projects, progress within finishing something up, progress within productivity. So just getting more things done, moving the needle ahead. So when it comes to your work, or even bringing in more money, creating progress within the material world of your life, there's going to be a lot of progress there. You're going to feel really proud of yourself from how far that you've come. And I'm almost seeing that there might be a big project that you're working on right now. And I'm seeing that you're going to be really proud of how this progresses. You're going to be really proud and excited to show it off. And if you've ever been caught in perfectionism before, I really see that you're going to be excited about this project because it kind of meets your standards, and you're almost going to be impressed with yourself. Like, I'm seeing you being impressed with yourself. And we also have Page of Pentacles here as well. So yes, this is going to inspire and evoke new ideas to come through as well. So if you're working on something right now that's inspiring you, or even if you have this new idea, like, oh, I want to take up this hobby, or I want to build this skill, or I want to learn this, or I want to finish this other project that I'm working on, it's going to lead to some new ideas. It's going to spark new ideas. And I feel like you're going to be in this energy of flow where ideas are flowing out of you, productivity is flowing out of you, getting things done and finishing up projects. It's just flowing. Even the ideas are flowing for new projects. It's like you can't almost keep up because you're just exuding this inspiring energy and exuding the energy of creativity and inspiration and building something. I'm also seeing, for those of you that have wanted to make more money, I'm seeing new opportunities of making more money. I'm seeing the ability to maybe take money and be like, oh, I have this to spend on this thing that I really wanted. Perhaps there's something that you really desire to purchase. I'm seeing you making that purchase and being really excited about it. Like, look what I've done, look what I've achieved, look what I was able to buy for myself, look at what I've done. And it's this energy where you're buying it from this place of knowing like, oh, I have the means to do this, right? It's this energy where you're not buying it and then feeling like, oh no, it's like a heavy price tag and oh, am I going to regret this? No, you're buying it from the place of, ooh, I have the means to buy this and this is like perfect. I'm enjoying this. Like, look at how she is looking at this pentacle and she's holding it out in front of her. I'm seeing you purchasing something and being so proud of buying it and being so proud of having it. It's something that maybe you've been dreaming about for a while, something that maybe you've been writing down saying like, I really want to manifest this. I really want to achieve this. I'm seeing that being 100% something that you are achieving. And then I'm also seeing you being able to save. This Knight energy, he's almost giving me this energy like of saving, being able to save money. And there's a journey because the Knights are all about quests. Perhaps there's a quest that you're on because there's even something bigger in your vision that you want to invest in. This could be a house or like the expansion of your business or the expansion of a particular vision that you have. And it's sort of like you're accumulating riches or even accumulating savings or accumulating skills or knowledge about how to achieve it. So you're also manifesting the ability to do that as well. And let's see what else we get here for you. My group number ones, we also have boundaries. So if this is something that you've been needing like better boundaries or the ability to say no or the ability to protect your energy a little bit better, this is also something that you're manifesting is better boundaries, time for yourself. Like I'm almost seeing this as protecting your energy and being able to have solitude when you need it, being able to have time off when you need it. Then we also have release, and the frog jumping from this lily pad is really giving me this energy of jumping into something new, or even being able to move into something new, releasing from your past, releasing something from your past. This could also be releasing, like if you've been holding on to something from your past, it's the release of that, or even being able to release something that you've been wanting to move on from. So frogs, their lily pad is sort of like where they rest. And maybe you've been feeling like, oh, I'm ready for an up level. I'm ready for something new. This could even be like, I'm ready to move to a new location. I'm ready to expand into something bigger within my career or something like this. It's like you're releasing the old and jumping into something new. And see how this new lily pad is sort of around him here? I almost see you, like this lily pad is something that's in your imagination right now, but you are materializing it and you're taking a leap of faith to move towards that new vision. We also have the card of take risk. So being able to really climb to that new vision, climb to that new height. I see that you're going to have like so much more belief in yourself when it comes to climbing to new heights. And we also have the card of nature. Another thing that I feel like you're manifesting is more time to rejuvenate, more time to go out in nature, more time to just connect to nature. Perhaps you're also manifesting some kind of vacation, either to the ocean or to the forest, to go camping, to kind of have like a reset, to get back out into nature more. Nature is also very connected to pets, by the way. So some of you may also be manifesting a pet or connecting to animals more. Maybe like a fun hobby that's connected with that. So that is another thing that I feel like I'm seeing for you that you are currently manifesting. Let's go ahead and get one last card on this reading for you. My group number ones, what else are my group number ones manifesting? Woo, we also have the alchemist coming out, and we also have the teacher. So another thing that you're manifesting, if there's like a skill that you've been really wanting to learn, you're manifesting the education or the teacher that's going to show up into your life. So this could either be, teachers can even take the form of like finding the perfect book that teaches you exactly what you've been wanting to know, or it can even be like stumbling upon a YouTuber who like shares all the wisdom that you need, or even finding the right course or even the right school or other things like this. So teacher, learn, upskill, educate, and prepare. So you're also manifesting new skills that you're going to be learning. You're manifesting the right teacher. Then we also have alchemist. You're going to be alchemizing something from your past, or even taking something that's kind of grown mundane, even taking something that maybe has lost its spark, or even something from your past that was hard or difficult. And you're going to be alchemizing it into wisdom and knowledge that is going to help you shift. It's going to help you up level in your life. And it's going to help transform you. So that is what we have for your reading, all about what you're manifesting, my beautiful group number ones. That was a lot. So I feel like you're manifesting a lot within your energetic field right now. We have a lot of pentacle energy. So you're definitely manifesting a lot when it comes to money, material possessions, and investments, and skills, and career. So there's a lot going on there for you, and also just within the magnetism of your aura and feeling more passionate as well with that Queen of Wands energy. There's also going to be a lot more social opportunities that are going to be coming in, and even more recognition coming through, because your glow, it's like almost like you're in the spotlight. So attracting more audience, attracting more clients, attracting more recognition. So that is what we have here for you, my beautiful group number ones. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. I'm sending you all so much love, and until next time, bye. All right, my group number twos, if you chose this pile, this is going to be all about what you are currently manifesting. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, my group twos, let's go ahead and see what we have for you with our Astro Days. So we have the North Node, which is all about your destiny, where you're moving to. We have the 10th house. We have Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. So first off, you are manifesting some really big achievements right now. Let me just put it that way. The 10th house is all about achievements, and it's about high achievements, like things that we are just dreaming about. You can think about the 10th house as like the high achievement house of astrology. Sagittarius is about expansion and good luck and good fortune. It's even about travel. And Sagittarius is also about higher learning. It's about philosophy, like learning so much that's going to expand you in brand new ways and even more freedom. Like Sagittarius is so much about freedom as well. And then the North Node is about your destiny. So I feel like you're connecting so much deeper to your destiny. That's what you're manifesting right now. My group number 2s is so much more connection and alignment to your soul's purpose, to your destiny. I feel like you're gonna feel in your soul that you are so aligned. You know that feeling when it's just like, oh, I feel like I'm living my purpose. That is the feeling that you are currently manifesting. That is the alignment that you're currently manifesting. If you are currently lost on your purpose, I feel like you're gonna find your purpose. It's gonna become so dang clear. And for those of you that already do know a little bit about what your purpose is, I feel like you're just stepping into it even more fully. You're gonna have new epiphanies and new ideas that broaden your purpose, that make you even feel more fulfilled and more purposeful. And if you felt like off kilter at all lately, if you felt off kilter when it comes to your purpose, or it just feels like chaotic or just whatever you've been feeling, I just feel like there's so much more alignment that's going to be coming for you. And this feeling of total freedom and expansion within your destiny and within your purpose. For a lot of you, if you work in a job right now where it feels like you're really stuck in one location, I really feel like another thing that you're manifesting is the ability to work from wherever in the world and whenever you want. There's that much freedom that you are currently manifesting. You're manifesting that level of freedom, and you're manifesting that kind of new lifestyle. Your lifestyle, I feel like you're going to be traveling more. There's going to be more opportunities for travel. For those of you that maybe desire to travel or maybe want to go around the world, like you're manifesting the lifestyle of being able to do what you want when you want to. And also being able to just say like, hey, I want to go travel to such and such. Maybe I want to go travel to Thailand or to Bali, or I want to go to Japan, or I want to go here or there. Wherever you want to go, it's like you are going to be living a lifestyle that really complements being able to do that. And then the 10th house, again, is of achievement. So I really feel like this is connected a lot to career, or it's even connected to achieving something to where it's just like, I'm able to do what I want when I want to. It's really that level of freedom. And so that is something that you are manifesting right now, my group number 2s. This is like huge. This is huge energy. So let's go ahead and see what else we have for you, all about what you are manifesting. My group 2s, wow, wow, wow. We also have ambition coming through. Your sights, set your sights beyond the horizon. So another thing that you're manifesting actually is whatever goal that you have in your mind that you're setting the intention of manifesting right now, or whatever kind of things that you've been hoping for, this card is telling me that it's going to be beyond what you're currently asking for. So let's say you're just like, oh, I want the freedom to like have a laptop lifestyle and work from wherever I want. Well, this card says that it's actually going to go beyond that, and perhaps you're going to be making more money than what you've currently set out to achieve. Perhaps you're also going to have more freedom than you've set out for. And maybe it's just going to be like, oh, maybe I only need to work like a few hours a day, and then the rest I can spend it like at the beach. I can go to some cute cafe. I can go to a workout class. I can go have fun here, do this, do that. Like, I really feel like your ambition, I also feel like you're a very ambitious person. Like you are somebody who sets your sights pretty high, and you are somebody who wants to achieve big things. Perhaps you're a big dreamer where maybe your friends or even your family members think you're a little crazy sometimes because maybe you have these really big ideas. Maybe other people, it just doesn't make sense to them. They're like, how could you dream so big? Do you really think that that's possible? But for you, you're like, anything's possible. Right? Perhaps you're also going to learn a lot about manifestation because Sagittarius energy is really connected to manifestation. And perhaps you've been learning a lot about that lately, and you're kind of really broadening the horizons for yourself and starting to dream bigger because you're really implementing more belief in yourself. And Sagittarius is also connected to belief, right? And so that's why it's really connected to manifestation, because our beliefs create our reality. And I really feel like you're expanding your beliefs right now. You're expanding your wisdom, your knowledge, and other people might not understand you right now, but this is really leading you to big places. We also have the card of wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty. Dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. This is going to be a reflection of your life, by the way. Your life is going to be a little bit more wild than the average lifestyle. And I feel like that's something that you actually desire. I feel like you are the type of person where you really don't want to settle for like an average job and an average lifestyle. I get that you're very ambitious. You're a little bit more wild when it comes to your dreams, your goals, things like this. And this card says, believe in your otherworldly beauty. What I'm also hearing from this is believe in your otherworldly desires. Believe in your otherworldly inner soul callings, because you're meant to be this way. That's why your energy is so unique. That's why your energy is calling you towards these more ambitious, high level type of things, is because this is who you came here to be. This is who you came to the world to be. So dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. Like, I really feel like you are going to be creating a lifestyle that's just really not your average lifestyle. It's one where you're able to kind of like dance throughout the day. And the word dance is giving me this inner vision that your schedule, it's like you're dancing with your schedule. So your schedule is not very set. You know how some people have these schedules where it's like, oh, I work Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 and then I have the weekends off. For you, the dance energy within this card and paired with the wild energy is like your schedule is really unpredictable. If somebody's like, oh, do you want to go get breakfast at like 10 a.m. on a Wednesday? You're like, yeah, totally. Let's fit that in. And you're the type of person that you're going to have and manifest the lifestyle to kind of do what you want when you want to, which is something that we've been touching on. And I really feel like your schedule is something that's going to be very flexible. You're going to be able to dance with your schedule. Is that making sense? Like the word dance, when I pair it with schedule, it's sort of like your schedule is a bit of a dance, because it's like, oh, I'm going to twirl here and I'm going to go slow right here. And then I'm going to go fast right here. And then do this right here. Whereas some people, they have the schedule where it's not a dance. It's more like I work here, go here. It's more like blocks, right? Your schedule is more of a dance. And drinking in the sunshine is just reminding me of kind of this energy of having fun throughout your day. It's almost like living a vacation, being able to work while on vacation, connecting vacation to your lifestyle. For some of you, I'm hearing the word retreats, or just being able to retreat when you want. So that could also be correlated to like hosting a retreat for some of you, or it could be correlated to just being able to retreat when you want to, because it's like you're traveling and you're able to retreat from your work and have a vacation the same day that you're also working, right? That's kind of cool. We also have meditate. Make some quiet time in the still air. So I also feel like you're able to kind of take quiet time for yourself. You're creating a life that has this beautiful balance between this wild flow to kind of do what you want when you want, have these high energy moments, but then also to kind of recluse and retreat, to meditate, to have your inner stillness, your inner quiet when you feel like you need it. And I feel like you're the type of person who needs this type of lifestyle. I'm getting the sense that you don't thrive well when things are very, very structured. You thrive better flowing with your own energy and how your energy feels in that moment. I almost feel like you would not do well in a environment where it's like working a 9 to 5, for example, because perhaps there's some days where you wake up and you're like, I don't have energy today. I can't go and do like deep work today. But then randomly, maybe on a Saturday afternoon, you're just like, you get pumped with inspiration. Whereas most people are like taking their time off, you know, doing whatever they do on a Saturday evening. And you're just like, I need to sit down and work because I'm filled with inspiration. You're the type of person who thrives in the flow of the wildness of that, right? So that's kind of something that I'm feeling here. And because of that, that's what's leading you to manifesting this type of lifestyle. That's particularly what's leading you to the realization of all of this type of lifestyle. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what else you're manifesting, my group number 2s, because this is sounding pretty dang fun. And perhaps some of you are already living a lifestyle that's similar to this, but maybe you're manifesting like more balance with that lifestyle, or even like more achievement in this lifestyle, because I really feel, this is what I feel. So if some of you are already living a lifestyle like this, one thing that I'm getting from this is that this lifestyle is serving you and your energy very, very well. And because of that, it's going to lead you to expanding more in your achievements. It's going to lead you to achieving more money. It's going to lead you to achieving more success, more really big sort of like goals that you have. It's going to lead to that because this is a type of lifestyle that fits you really, really well, my group twos. We also have the Ten of Swords being reversed, which I love that this one came up for you, in fact, because the Ten of Swords being reversed is probably the best position for this card to show up in. It talks about the release of stress. The release of something that felt like it was weighing us down. So some of you, I'm almost getting the message. For some of you, perhaps you're still in the old lifestyle, or maybe you're working a 9-to-5, or maybe you're following this really strict structure. Maybe you even feel tied down or weighed down by like responsibilities, or you feel stuck by your circumstances. The Ten of Swords being reversed, you are manifesting getting unstuck. You are manifesting being able to be free, to being able to travel, to being able to move, to do what you want, when you want, all of that type of stuff. That is what you are currently manifesting. We also have the Five of Wands showing up for you. So there might even be some people who might disagree with this lifestyle, or there might be conflicting things in your life right now where it feels like, oh, how can I do that? There's other people that want this for me, or other people that want me to stay here, or other people that want me to do this. Or this could even be within your own mind feeling sort of maybe restricted in certain ways. You're also manifesting the release of that restriction, and you're manifesting creative ways of moving through that restriction. Ace of Wands coming up next. Yes, you're manifesting brand new ideas, opportunities, and epiphanies that are going to lead you to your breakthrough, that are going to lead you to saying yes to something new. Like you're manifesting the correct opportunity to come in that says, yep, like I can take on this new lifestyle. I can take on this new opportunity. I can start living my life this way. I can start expanding even further. There's going to be new opportunities coming in for you, my group number twos. So let's go ahead and see what else we get here for you, all about what you are currently manifesting. The Observer is coming through. You're also manifesting more. Okay, so if you work in something right now where it requires other people to see your work, you're manifesting more clients, more sight, more people seeing your work and recognizing who you are and wanting to work with you. Maybe even people wanting to work for you to help you out. The Observer, if any of you work on social media, or if your work is tied to social media in some way in order to bring in more success, the Observer is when we have a lot of eyes seeing what we post, or we have a lot of eyes coming through, or we have more followers coming through, or more recognition. The Observer can also be like getting featured in an article or a magazine for what you do, or even getting featured somewhere else, like somebody featuring your work. The Observer can also be when somebody sees, like a really significant maybe client sees our work and wants to work with us, and we're just like, oh my God, this is like my dream job. This is my dream opportunity, right? So the Observer is like getting more eyes on your work, getting more sights on your work. For those of you that maybe that's not relevant for you, the Observer would be you being able to really start to visualize and see the path to making your dreams a reality. Being able to really observe like, oh, this is how I can do it. This is how it's going to happen. But for a lot of you, I feel like you're getting more eyes on you. Let's see what else we get here for you, my beautiful group number twos. So we also have the Sage. So this is a cleansing and a clearing of like negative energy, negative feelings, negative people. The Sage is when we're able to cleansing ourselves, cleansing our environment. Some of you might also be manifesting like a declutter, a massive declutter of your life, your schedule, your time, your belongings, your material items. There might be a massive declutter that you just really get inspired to do, and it's going to have this refreshing energy behind it of just like, oh, I just feel so free. I feel so decluttered. I feel so like whenever I do a declutter, I just feel so clear and so good after. And I feel like you're going to be doing a declutter. This could also be decluttering, like for example, if you feel like there's certain friendships even in your life where it's like, I just feel like I'm weighed down by this person. I don't like talking to them anymore. It's just like we're on two different paths, we're on two different frequencies, which is totally okay. Like all of us, we deserve friends, we deserve all of that, but sometimes we just don't mesh with other people anymore. Sometimes we're just on such a different path, or sometimes we even feel like we get drained when we hang around with certain people or when we talk to them. And I really feel like the sage is also letting me know that another thing that you're manifesting is that clearing. Being able to really just clear and cleanse and move away from people who steal your energy. Even clients that might steal your energy. Sometimes we have these clients where we're just like, every time that I work with them, it's like a headache, right? You're also manifesting the cleansing of that. So we also have the card of Advocate, reconcile, uphold, educate, and balance. So another thing I feel like you're manifesting is more internal self-worth and more internal boundaries to be able to advocate for yourself, to be able to create more balance in your life, to be able to say no, to be able to be more clear, especially for some of you. Like, let's say that you are the leader of your business, but let's say that you have a hard time telling people directly what you think, or telling people directly, like, this is my price. Or let's say somebody's trying to bargain with you and you're just like, you tend to be the one that succumbs and then you kind of regret it. This is you being able to stand strong in your worth, stand strong in your beliefs, stand strong in your views. Then we also have the illusionist coming through. So another thing that I'm seeing is you being able to break through any old illusions. If you feel lost or confused when it comes to your intuition, I feel like your intuition is going to be unveiled a lot more. And then as well with this card, another thing that I'm feeling is if you've been seeking for the truth behind a certain situation, that's going to be coming through as well, like the truth behind something. Or maybe you've been wondering, like, what is this person's true intentions? Or what are they really seeking behind this? Like the illusionist is breaking beyond the illusion, being able to see things clearly. Okay, we also have faith, hope, anticipate, aspire, and foresee. Another thing that you're going to get reinvigorated with is more faith and belief in yourself, more faith and belief in your vision. Things that you've been hoping for, it's like you're going to reinvigorate your faith in the universe, in God, whatever it is that you believe in, and being able to continue to have faith in yourself and your bigger dreams. So that's another thing that you are manifesting. So that is what we have here for you. My beautiful group number 2 is all about what you are currently manifesting. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. I'm sending you all so much love, and until next time, bye. All right, my group number 3s, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about what you are currently manifesting. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. All right, so beginning with your Astro Dice, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. So we have Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and money in the zodiac sign of Libra, in the 8th house. The 8th house is the house of shared assets. Oh, you know what? I'm getting this feeling that if you are in a relationship with somebody right now, you are going to be either moving in together, getting engaged, getting married, because the 8th house is not the house of marriage, but it's the house of shared assets. It's also the house of deep intimacy as well. So I feel like your relationship, if you have one, it's going to be getting deeper. If you are not currently in a relationship, what I'm feeling for you is that there's going to be some sort of like money coming in from either like a really close family member, a family member that wants to support you, or perhaps you are going to be moving in and getting a roommate and being able to like move out, because maybe like this Libra energy, Libra is giving me this feeling of like balance, or even like two individuals being involved in something. And something that I'm getting here is like moving out and getting more freedom by moving in with like a best friend, or moving in with your partner, or getting married and sharing your finances together, or even a parent or someone being like, hey, I want to invest in your dreams and goals, or I want to help you achieve this dream that you have, or something like this. But there is going to be more money coming in, more ease, or like the sharing of assets. And Libra creates balance. So this is something where it's like, as you share your assets, it's like multiplying in value. So for example, like moving in with your best friend or moving in with your partner, and then all of a sudden you guys share like maybe your best friend has like this gorgeous couch, and maybe you have like a gorgeous coffee table, and together it's like you've just now created all of this like amazing space, this amazing decor, because you guys both shared your assets and like came together with what you have. So yeah, you're coming together with somebody with what you have. It's going to be expanding your assets. It's going to be expanding what you have. And I'm also seeing like, if any of you have been wanting like a loan or an investment, you're also going to be achieving that. That's also another thing that you're manifesting, like a loan or an investment, or somebody just wanting to, again, like a parent or family member saying like, hey, I know that you really want to take this one course. I want to buy it for you. Here you go. Like, it's going to be energies like that. Ooh, and then look at the card that we have coming out. What I can say for you right now is that this card has never shown up in any reading before. This one has a lot of text on it. I'm excited to see what it says, but this card has never shown up in any reading. Let's go ahead and see what it says. More important than what you are searching for is what you are avoiding. You hold the cards. Avoiding unhappiness is not the key to happiness. That is powerful. Avoiding unhappiness is not the key to happiness. So maybe that was a message that some of you need to hear today, because one thing that I feel like you're manifesting is you are manifesting happiness. Okay? And Spirit wants to say that the way of going about it, don't try to avoid unhappiness, because that doesn't lead to happiness. Instead, focus on what makes me really happy. Okay? Because like, I don't know if you guys care to hear examples in some of these readings. I know some of you guys really care to hear them and some of you guys don't. But I'm going to give you an example anyway. Let's say that you're trying to avoid unhappiness by like avoiding heartbreak, because you're just like, I don't want to deal with heartbreak. That's going to lead to unhappiness. So I'm just not going to fall in love altogether. I'm just going to avoid that altogether. But then we're also avoiding love, because maybe deep down it's like we really, really, really want to be loved. And that's why we're so scared of heartbreak, is because we really do, deep down, we want to be loved so bad. But in avoiding the unhappiness, it's definitely not the key to happiness, right? The key to happiness is focusing on, okay, what makes me happy? Maybe being in love is going to make me really happy. I'm going to go for it, right? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take that chance. So anyway, another thing that you're manifesting though is happiness, and learning how to get your happiness. That's another thing that you're manifesting, is learning how to achieve the happiness that you seek. Another card that we have here is over time, this will hurt less and less. So maybe there's something, ooh, this is touching on something. Some of you may be going through something where you're avoiding unhappiness, or you're even going through something that has been hard. And one thing that you're manifesting is the healing. Ooh. The 8th house, it's about intimacy, but it can also be the house of deep transformations and going really deep into something. That's also why it's connected to intimacies, because we're going deep, right? It's all about depth. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and money. Libra is the zodiac sign of balance. So I also feel like you're healing and bringing balance to your relationships. You're healing and bringing balance to yourself. And let's see, another thing that you're manifesting, we have the card here of this will all feel kind of terrible until it doesn't. So maybe you're going through something right now, my group 3s. Maybe you're going through something where it's just like, when is this going to end? When am I going to be over this? When am I going to be done this? And a lot of the times when we're going through something like this, like it does feel terrible until we're out of it. And then all of a sudden we feel great. We feel amazing. If there's been any relationship issues with any of you who are watching this, I really feel like you are manifesting the healing and the transformation of that. But also, whatever it is that you're going through is actually going to lead to more freedom and more happiness and deeper intimacy in your future, the ability to get deeper with somebody in the future, whether or not it's with the same person or not. And you are manifesting more freedom in your life and more joint resources that are going to expand you exponentially. If some of you are going through a situation where You're wondering like, is there going to be an opportunity for me to have my own freedom? Is there going to be a way for me to leave a bad relationship? If any of you are wondering that, yes, that opportunity is 100% coming for you. And you are going to be so happy and so much more free. And that help is going to come through like a friend or like a family member, or even just like an unexpected opportunity that gives you the resources that you need to get the freedom that you desire, to also expand financially, and to feel like you're living a life that is full of love, beauty, and resources, which is like money and material assets and things like that. So you're bringing all those things into your life. Let's go ahead and see what else we get for you. My group 3 is all about what you are currently manifesting. By the way, if any of you are not going through any like emotional heartbreak or anything, and you're wondering like, was that message for me? These are general readings. So sometimes there's multiple layers that come up in a reading. But for those of you that are not dealing with any heartbreak or anything like that, then what I'm seeing for you here is that I feel like you are going to be moving somewhere or combining assets and resources with somebody. And it's going to be your stepping stone to more freedom for yourself. So anyway, just wanted to add that depth of clarity for any of you who might be wondering that. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what else we get for you, all about what my group 3s are manifesting. What are my group 3s manifesting? Ooh, multiple cards came out, but we're going to go with it because I feel like Spirit never has mistakes. So we have the 4 of Pentacles coming out. Some of you, I'm really getting this feeling like some of you were struggling either financially, or the 4 of Pentacles can sometimes be like insecurities that we have. Just feeling like, oh, I don't have what it takes to make it to my goal or dream. I don't have what it takes to do what I actually want to do, or I need to hang on to this or cling on to this. The 4 of Pentacles can be clinging on to a relationship out of a necessity for security. It could also be when we cling on to what we have out of fear that we're going to lose it one day. It could even be clinging on to money from feeling like we're scarce on money. It can be all those different types of things. And what I'm feeling for you, what you are manifesting is learning how to move through this and to create higher. You are learning how to take what you have and grow it. To grow it exponentially. And to also find more independence. And also, okay, you're learning how to find more independence, but also simultaneously, which this might sound like a paradox, by the way, you are simultaneously learning how to ask for help from others and to also lean on others, to invite in support. Because I really feel like one of your keys to manifesting your desire is going to be through combining resources, either with like a friend or getting support from a family member or something like this. But you're manifesting the support to come into your life. You are manifesting and learning how to overcome scarcity and hardship. Because one thing I can say for sure, my group 3 is if you're currently struggling with that, you are not meant to stay there. You are meant to go for more. You are meant to create balance in your life and harmony when it comes to love, beauty, and money. You are meant to create harmony there. You are meant to create overflow. You are meant to create abundance in your life. Okay? We also have 7 of Swords being reversed. So you're also learning how to create this without having to you're learning how to do it from a place of integrity and a place that's aligned to you, because perhaps right now you're feeling kind of lost on, how do I make all these things happen? How do I make my dreams happen? But how do I not, perhaps you don't want to get a certain type of job. Perhaps you're just oh, in order to make money, people need to work this type of job. And maybe I just don't want that type of job. But there's so many more options than that. And I feel like you are discovering your unique path to your abundance, which should be aligned to your purpose, your passion, and all these things. And I really feel like you're navigating through that. And if you're going through a harder time right now, because I do feel like there's some cards that are coming up that are talking about like maybe feeling like you're pushing through a lot of resistance at the moment, that's not going to last forever. And all of these cards are saying you're manifesting the door that is going to lead to your happiness. You are manifesting the end of that dark tunnel. You are manifesting the light at the end of the road. You are manifesting more expansion, more opportunity, because you are not meant to stay in lack or scarcity. You are not meant to stay in hardship. You are meant to overcome that, and you're going to overcome that in a way that feels aligned to you, a way that feels purposeful to you, a way that feels good to you. And you're going to be surrounded by people that love and desire to help you. We also have Page of Swords here. So I feel like you're also manifesting a clearer vision about what you want and more clarity about your purpose and where you want to go in life and more belief in yourself. Because another thing about the Page of Swords, I feel like you're manifesting something, some information is going to come up in your life, actually. This information might come through a book. It might even come through like scrolling on YouTube or something, and all of a sudden a video pops up that just gives you epiphanies and all the right ideas that you need. But the Page of Swords, there's going to be information that you are manifesting that's going to come through, that's going to make a light bulb go off in your head that says, oh, this is what I can start doing. This is how I can start moving forward. And let me tell you, you are manifesting so much more abundance in your life than you realize at the moment. You are manifesting a brand new path. But Spirit really wants you to trust it. Spirit really wants you to trust what that path is and trust that you are being led there, even if it doesn't make sense sometimes, okay? We have Two of Wands being reversed. So there is an aspect where we might not be ready to make the biggest leap yet, but that leap is getting accumulated as we speak. So even though you might not see what that leap is, even though you might be confused, like, okay, what is my next move? What is it going to be? That information is accumulating right now. And all of a sudden it's going to make total sense. There's going to be a moment where a light bulb goes off and it's going to make total sense. We also have the Eight of Swords coming up for you. So there could be, again, be something that you do feel stuck in right now. But just as we started off this reading with talking about, is there's more freedom that's going to be coming for you, where it's going to be some sort of shared assets or even people coming through to help you. And because of that, it's going to lead to an exponential growth in your finances, an exponential growth in your material assets, your material belongings. And it's going to be exponential growth in the love that you feel within your life as well. It's going to lead to more love in your life. So if you're experiencing any sort of that hardship, you're really manifesting like some really beautiful things to start accumulating and coming into your life. We also have the Four of Cups being reversed, which is one of my favorite positions for this card to be in, because it talks about when it's upright. Let me start with this. When it's upright, it talks about being blind to possible opportunities because we're so focused on what's not working out, or we're so focused on all the things that we're dissatisfied with, that she's literally blind to the brand new cup or opportunity that the universe is bringing to her, right? But when it's reversed, ooh, ding, ding, ding. This is where it gets exciting. When it's reversed, she finally takes her focus away from what's not working, and she turns her perspective towards what she desires, right? Avoiding happiness is not the key to happiness. Instead, we need to focus on happiness. If we shift our perspective to focus on happiness, to focus on what can I do? What can I do from here? Let me start asking that question rather than looking at all the reasons why we're stuck. Flip the switch, flip the story, flip the perspective. Flip what you're focusing on, and ooh, all of a sudden ideas and opportunities present themselves. All of a sudden you see what the universe has been handing you all along, because the universe has been handing you your key to happiness all along. But again, avoiding unhappiness is not the key to happiness. Avoiding being in scarcity and lack is not the key to prosperity. Ooh, ding, ding, ding. Avoiding scarcity and lack is not the key to prosperity. Because when we're avoiding scarcity and lack, we're actually focused on scarcity and lack. And we're constantly just running away from scarcity and lack. But instead, when we focus on prosperity, instead we focus on what will make me the most prosperous. What will expand me? What will make me the most happy? What will make me the most filled with joy, filled with love, filled with expansion, filled with wealth and abundance? Ooh, that's a whole different question. It leads to whole different answers, right? And that small shift in perspective is going to lead you to the realization of opportunities. It's going to lead you to so many epiphanies. It's going to lead you to so many things. And let me tell you one thing that you're manifesting right now, even though it might seem so far away, even though it might seem so whatever, it might seem so out of focus. You are manifesting total brand new opportunities, a total brand new perspective where life is literally going to flip, okay? That is why 4 of Cups is upside down, because you are manifesting the complete flip. Your story is going to look so different. Again, if you have felt stuck in scarcity, lack, hardship, insecurity, that story is going to be so different. And what I'm hearing is that even 1 year from now, it's going to be so drastically, radically different. And I know sometimes 1 year can sound like a long time, but it's actually a really short time. And Spirit usually gives broader timelines because it likes to encompass everybody who watches this. So for some of you, this could be 4 months from now. For others of you, it'll take, up to that 1 year. But what I can tell you for sure is that all of you listening to this right now, 1 year from now, your story, your life is going to look so different because you're going to have flipped the perspective, and that slight perspective shift, all of a sudden you're going to be living from the place of opportunity, living from the place of prosperity and abundance. Life is going to look totally different. You're going to almost be unrecognizable. Your life is going to be unrecognizable. And then we also have 6 of Wands. Currently it's reversed, but what I'm hearing for you is that 1 year from now, this is going to be upright and you're going to be living this, okay? 6 of Wands when it's reversed is when we either feel scared of the spotlight, we feel scared for going for what we actually desire, we feel like we're unworthy of what we actually desire, we feel like it's unattainable, our desires are unattainable. Okay, so you might feel that way right now. 6 of Wands upright though, because I really feel like 1 year from now, this is going to be your story because you're flipping this switch. And what you're manifesting is that success. You're manifesting the faith in yourself. You're also manifesting the milestones being reached to where you're like, oh, this is actually really attainable. I'm reaching these milestones that I would have never even thought I could achieve. All of a sudden, these opportunities are coming my way. All of a sudden, I'm seeing things in a totally different way. And opportunity feels like my birthright. Abundance feels like my birthright. Success feels like my birthright. And all of a sudden, I'm on the path of success because 6 of Wands upright is literally success. It's the card of success. And I really feel like the new perspective, the new ways that things are flipping in your life, oh my goodness, things are going to really like the switch is flipping for you. Okay, so let's see what else we get here for you. My beautiful group number 3 is all about what you're currently manifesting. The inner warrior that you have is coming out. We have the warrior card coming out for you. The warrior is when we do not give up. The warrior is when we get reinvigorated with so much energy where we're like, oh, I am unstoppable. I am not going to let this be my story. I'm not going to let this be my end. And instead, I'm taking the creator's sword back into my hand and I'm saying, I'm cutting out this BS. I'm cutting out this old mindset. I'm cutting out this lack, this fear, this scarcity, this insecurity. I'm cutting that away because I'm not going to live by that story. I refuse to live by that story. And instead, I'm going to be the mother effing warrior. I never swear in these videos, but for some reason, Spirit was like, that's what we want to say. I'm going to be the mother effing warrior of my life and I'm going to go for what I desire. I'm not going to let anything hold me back. And you know what? If failure wants to look at me in the face, if hardship wants to look at me in the face, I'm going to look at it right back and I'm going to freaking break through because I'm the warrior and I'm going to hold on to this sword and I'm going to cut through anything that stands in my way. Look at these ram horns. I'm going to ram through any block, any wall that stands in my way and I'm going to freaking break through it. That is the energy that's going to be coming out and accumulating for you over this next little while. And maybe you even feel a rush of that energy right now. Some of you might be getting that little rush of that energy of like, yeah, you know what? I am not going to succumb to these circumstances. I am not going to succumb to these hardships. I'm not going to let these rule over my emotions, my feelings, my actions. And instead, I am going to grab hold of that sword again. I'm going to grab hold of my inner focus, my inner action, my inner energy. And I'm going to focus it towards breakthrough, and I'm going to break through this, and I'm not going to let anything stop me. And yeah, maybe it was hard before, and maybe I was letting it become overwhelming a little bit, but you know what? I am calling my power back. The warrior is the one calls their power back, right? You are going to be calling your power back. And I feel like you're calling it back right now. I can feel it in your energy. I can feel it. I can feel the shift that you've already started creating within you. I can feel that. And that's the energy where you're going to get breakthroughs. That is the energy where you are not going to get stopped by your circumstances. And if you need to come back to this video, I recommend like highlighting the link, saving it somewhere. And anytime you need motivation, like save it into the notes app on your phone or something and say, anytime I need motivation, I'm going to come back and listen to this. Anytime that I need that reinvigoration of that inner spark, that inner warrior, I'm going to come back to this to remind myself of that inner warrior that wants to come out, because I can feel it within you, my group number 3s. I can feel it within you, that inner warrior. It wants to get birthed. It does not want to be weighed down anymore. It does not want to be weighed down by any circumstances or stories. Your inner warrior says, I want to cut through those BS stories. I want to start making my own new story, be the main character of my life, right? You know those movies that we watch where the main character goes through some intense hardship and they're just about ready to give up and to succumb to those hardships. But as the viewer, you're just watching them and you're like, no, don't succumb to this hardship. I believe in you. I believe in you. Like, imagine me, I'm like that one that's kind of just like seeing a little bit about what's going on for you. And I'm like that viewer that's like, oh, no, don't give up, because I see your inner power and I can feel it. And you are starting to feel it. I can feel it within you. And as you really begin to hone in on that energy, my group number 3s, you will be unstoppable. You are that main character that's going to get to the 6 of Wands energy. Look at that achievement. Look at that achievement. The fact that the 6 of Wands came up means that you hold this within you, means that this is part of your future, okay? It came up reversed, meaning that's kind of what it feels like right now. However, this card came up for you. You are moving towards that big achievement. And I feel this independence that's going to come out for you. I feel this like success that you are reaching. It's wild. Anyway, let's see what else we get here for you. My beautiful group number 3s, all about what you are currently manifesting. This card wants to come out. Trust. The ability to trust in yourself, to trust in the universe, especially if some of you have been feeling like you've been losing trust either in yourself or in the universe or in your dreams and goals. Trust is getting reinvigorated, and I feel like it's getting reinvigorated even right now. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm starting to trust my story a little bit more. Okay, you are the main character of your life, and every main character, they go through some like hardships, right? Like I've gone through them myself, right? And I still go through them on occasion, you know? I still go through my own hardships, but then that's the moment where I'm just like, you know what? I'm the main character of my life. I'm the writer of my story, and I'm going to write a bomb story that I love to live, and I'm feeling it for you too. So my group number 3s, that is what we have here for you. We're going to pull one last card for you, which is, the devotee, master number 22 showing up. What is your devotion to yourself? What are you now devoted to creating? What is the vision that you are devoting yourself to create? This is when you dedicate to yourself, you dedicate to your vision, you dedicate to what you desire. Even though you've maybe been met with failures or hardships in the past, I want you to forget about that for a second. Let your inner power, your inner warrior start to rise. Devote. Look at how inspiring she is. She's like devoting to her higher vision. She says, I'm going to get it. Let this inspire you to acquire and to let your inner warrior emerge. My love. This is what we have for you. My group number 3 is all about what you are currently manifesting. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's video. I am sending you all so much love. I'm so excited to see what you create in your life. And until next time, bye. All right, my group number 4s, if you chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about what you're currently manifesting. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so beginning with your Astrodice, let's go ahead and see what we have here for you. So we have Mercury in Pisces in the 5th house. You're manifesting a life that's going to be so much more fun. You're also manifesting more creativity, more freedom, more passion, more romance. Even romanticizing your life is going to start happening a lot more. And some of you might even be calling in romance into your life, by the way. Mercury in the 5th house energy here. If you have been recently starting to talk to somebody that maybe you're interested in, I see this progressing into more romance. For others of you, if you're already in a committed relationship, I'm seeing more romance between you and your partner, like reigniting the flames, reigniting some more romance together, more date nights, even some fun vacations or things like that, just things that are going to really spark up more romance in your life. If you're currently single, I'm seeing you starting to romanticize life and having more fun and creating more freedom and creativity within your life. I see like new creative passions coming out and even living a life that is a little bit more wild, fun, and free. Mercury is the planet of communication, learning, quick, short travel, like little road trips, little fun events. It's even invitations coming through, communication happening, all types of things like that. And Pisces is super creative. Pisces is like the imagination. Pisces rules the imagination. And the fifth house is kind of about your creativity as well. So another thing that I'm seeing here for a lot of you, if you have like a creative passion, I'm seeing you taking that creative passion and diving into it even more. Perhaps just for funsies, or for some of you, maybe you're even going to be shifting it more into a way of making money and taking that creative passion, really doing something with it. But I'm seeing creativity being like a highlight for you of what you're currently manifesting. So let's go ahead and see what else we get for you, all about what my group fours, I almost said group ones, what my group fours are currently manifesting. We also have the card of surprises. Okay, one thing I can say about surprises is you're manifesting quite literally new surprises in your life. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. This is going to come up in unexpected ways in your life. You might not even see how different surprises are going to pop up. They're going to be something that's unexpected though. There is some unexpected new surprises that are coming in, and they're going to find their way into your life in fun, creative ways. This could be like fun travel opportunities that might come up for you. This could even be fun ways of using your talents and gifts, that all of a sudden you get invited to some sort of event to showcase your talents and gifts. This could be other fun surprises, such as meeting somebody who really like sparks up your interest, more fun dates, more romance. These two cards really want to come out. We also have the card of wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. So this card is also making me feel like travel is part of the surprises that are coming in with you, or coming in for you. So wander on the path less traveled, places that you've never been before, you're going to start traveling to, or the means of getting there is going to present itself. Even things that maybe you never considered for yourself before, such as dreams that you've had that you've never really given yourself the time to fully consider. The path and the opportunity for those dreams is going to start to present itself. And it's going to be up to you. Like, do I want to go down that path? Do I want to do that? Oh my goodness. And I really feel like you're going to be saying yes to new opportunities that you never even expected to come up for you, or opportunities that you thought like, this is like a once in a lifetime dream that I used to have. And all of a sudden I'm presented with the option to maybe go for it. I'm presented with the path to get there. So we have a lot of surprise energy, because this card even has the word surprise in it. This card has the word surprise in it. And then we also have the card here of joy. Spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result. So I also feel like you're going to be really joyful, and you're going to have really fun, surprising news to share with people. And this is going to be something that really invigorates like excitement within your energy. It's going to really invigorate excitement. I feel like there's going to be new surprises coming into your life, new opportunities, new things, that there's this exciting energy within your body where you're just like, I'm so excited to call my mom. I'm so excited to call my dad. I'm so excited to call my best friend and tell them all about this news. I'm so excited to call my partner. Like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to tell them. It's like you're reaming with joy because of the new opportunities that are going to be coming into your life, because of the new surprises that are going to be coming into your life. It's like you can't wait to tell your loved ones about it because it's so exciting. So let's go ahead and see what else we get here for you and what you are currently manifesting, my group number fours. There could even be, again, for those of you that are single, there could be somebody new coming into your life as a surprise, just like you randomly meet someone and all of a sudden it's just like, oh my God, I really like them. I'm so excited to tell everybody about this person. Oh my goodness, it's just like so exciting. And this could also be other creative opportunities, like if you're a creator, if you like to create, if you like to do artsy things, if you like to use your imagination, there's going to be new opportunities coming in for you that you are so excited to talk to other people about, so excited to share this news. Like, oh my God, guess what just happened? Guess what I just got invited to? Guess what opportunity just came up for me? So let's go ahead and see what else we get for you. Ooh, Nine of Swords, and that really wanted to be in the reverse position. Did you see how that card just went boop? So if you've been getting sleepless nights on anything, if there's been anything that's on your mind that's been stressing you out or worrying you, you're going to be delightfully surprised because there's going to be positive news coming in with whatever it is that you've been stressed about. There's going to be positive news where all of a sudden you're able to sleep at night. There's this satisfaction that you're going to have. There's this energy of like, oh, I no longer need to worry. A weight has been lifted. We also have the King of Swords popping up. He's popping up in the reversed position. So another thing that you are manifesting is I feel like if you've had either distractions in your life or if, ooh, I'm oddly hearing if there's been an argument with anybody, that's going to be, the peace is going to be made between you and this person. An understanding is going to happen, especially if it feels foggy or cloudy right now. Understanding is going to come in. Ooh, and then we also have Ace of Pentacles popping up for you as well. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. It can also be a new idea that we end up pursuing or a new opportunity that we say yes to. It can also talk about investments as well. So if there's something that you really want to buy or invest in, Ace of Pentacles says that we are saying yes to it. The opportunity is coming up for us to invest or to buy something that we've been thinking about for a while. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else we get here for you, my beautiful group number 4s. But yeah, definitely like your mind is being brought to ease about something. And it's going to allow you to open your mind to new opportunities, new investments. This could also be a new career for some of you, a new job opportunity coming through. Even the opening of your own business, Ace of Pentacles can resemble that as well. It can also represent purchasing something or planting the seed to purchase something, planting the seed to create something. We also have the card of manifest. What have you been intending to manifest recently, my group number 4s? Because what you're currently manifesting is actually the manifestation of something big that you've been trying to manifest. Let's go ahead and see what else we get here for you. I also feel like you're entering like a manifestation portal in your life where if energy has felt stuck, all of a sudden things are gonna flood in kind of all around the same time. It's sort of like, for example, if you've been single and you're like, oh, I really want to find somebody, and I want some new exciting opportunities. It just feels like every day is sort of the same all the time. All of a sudden, you're going to manifest things kind of back to back, where all of a sudden you meet someone who all of a sudden you're really interested in and they want to date you. And you're like, yeah, I could totally see myself dating you. Let's totally date. And then meanwhile, you get a new work opportunity that says like, oh my gosh, you get to showcase all of your work at this really cool new event and we're flying you out there for free because it's in New York and it's so cool. And you're just like, oh my God, wait, what? Like, it's all these like cool things happening at once. So I'm just using those as an example, of course, but like things are going to start flooding into your life kind of all around the same time. And I feel like this is happening within the next 6 months for you, my group 4s. And I do give broader timelines in general readings because it encompasses, of course, more people. So it's going to happen for you within the next 6 months, meaning for some of you, it might happen a week from now. For others of you, it might happen 3 months from now. And for others of you, it's going to happen around 6 months. But Spirit always gives a broad timeline to encompass everybody's timeline. So for all of you watching this, it's going to happen within these next 6 months. We also have the card of the Outlaw. So the Outlaw is when, for one, we either have the courage to do something that we were once scared to do, or two, it's having the courage to give the boot to something that we no longer want in our lives. So this could be like quitting a job that we don't like because we've manifested the opportunity that we do want. This could also be, the outlaw could be like giving up a habit that we've have constantly told ourselves, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have that habit anymore. It's bad for me. The outlaw would be like giving the boot to it and be like, you know what? I finally quit the habit. I no longer think about it. I no longer worry about it. It's no longer even on my mind. The outlaw could also be getting rid of like a relationship that maybe hasn't been going anywhere, that we know is not going to go anywhere. So we get the courage to give it the boot. We say no more. And then all of a sudden, because of that, we've opened up the space to manifest something that's in true alignment. So I'm seeing you getting rid of something, but at the same time, because you're getting rid of something that's no longer resonating with you, it's making the room for the thing that does resonate with you, the thing that is going to stick to you and be more promising. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is connected to quitting a job that you don't like, and manifesting the opportunity for the job that you do want. So that is coming up there. Let's go ahead and dive into some more cards for you here. There's a lot of pink energy in your group, my group 4 is a lot of pink energy, and pink energy is about romance, romanticizing. It's even about self-love. So I feel like your life is about to be more romanticized, where you just feel like you're in this beautiful ambience. You're in this beautiful aesthetic, like romantic, positive emotion, kind of romanticizing your life and like making yourself a nice hot cup of cocoa, sitting on the couch watching your favorite movie in your comfiest pajamas and feeling your inner beauty rise. Like that's kind of the energy I'm feeling for you. I'm also feeling for some of you, you're manifesting like something new with beauty, where you're going to be really inspired by yourself. This could be like doing your hair differently than you've ever done it before. Or all of a sudden getting a new style or a new outfit that you're like so inspired by that you're like, oh my God, this just feels like me and it feels like the new me. And it's going to be really inspiring in that sense. I feel that for you as well. Also, my group 4s, we have the Lovers coming out. For those of you that are single, you are manifesting a relationship. 100% you are manifesting someone that you are going to be so enamored by, and they're going to be totally enamored by you. And then for those of you that are already in a relationship, this relationship is going to go to the next level. This could be like moving in together, or an engagement, or even marriage. Okay? The Lovers, this is talking about significant relationship things. So again, I just want to repeat, if you're single, you are 100% manifesting a relationship that's going to be like, you're going to be so enamored with each other. And if you're already in a relationship, you are either going to move in together, get engaged, or get married, my love. So that is another thing that you are currently manifesting that is about to come into your life. Let's go ahead and see if there's any last cards that want to come out for you, all about what you are currently manifesting, my group 4s. Let's see. Any last messages for my group 4s about what they are manifesting? Ooh, okay. So we have a few cards here. We have the Empath and Divine. So feel, understand, console. You are manifesting also deeper connection to your intuition, and this rose and this pink energy are really sticking out to me again. Pink seems to be a theme in your reading, so I really feel like love, romance, self-love, really loving who you are, seeing yourself in a new way. That's going to come out. And then Divine, calibrate, connect, stabilize, personify. So being able to really connect to like divineness in life. When we think about the divine, it's like when we feel connected and in sync with life. Things feel in sync. Synchronicities are happening. Our intuition is really strong and it's leading us in the right direction. You're going to feel very divinely led. You're going to feel like the divine is with you, leading you to new surprises, like surprises and lovers coming out. I'm just saying, some of you guys are getting engaged. Some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys are going to move in with your partner. Your partner might ask you to go study, or like you might meet the one. If you're single, like if you're single, you're meeting somebody who, again, this could be your person, your lifelong person. And Ace of Pentacles is about commitment as well. So there's going to be some new commitment in your love life, my beautiful group number 4s. This is all so exciting. I'm so excited for you and all the things that you are manifesting. And I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you so much for joining me here for today's reading. And until next time, bye.